Hi Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your May 2020 love reading. This reading will be for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. Now if you are interested in learning about astrology, please go and check out my sister's channel, which is entitled Beyond Astro K. I will leave the link in the description box below. Alright, so let's take a look at the energies that you have brought into the month of May, because I am aware that I'm a little bit behind. So we are in the mid-month of May. Let's see what you are wanting from your relationship in the now, you know, from now until the ending of May, right? So we have, we have the Nine of Wands, and it came out sideways. So I'm going to read it sideways. With the Nine of Wands, I'm getting a sense that some of you are getting some sort of cold feet about a situation. You may have come into the month, or you're feeling in the now that you're not quite sure about a partnership. You're not quite sure as to whether or not you want to continue with a partnership. Some of you are indecisive. There's a lot of indecision here. Not wanting to make a commitment, but not wanting to leave a commitment. You know, I'm getting a sense of one foot in and one foot out. So you could be in the energies of, maybe some of you have gone through some sort of self-isolation. Okay, guys, don't quote me. This is what I'm picking up for you, right? But I'm talking in the sense of a relationship. Some of you may have cut someone off, ghosted someone, wanted time to retreat. And now you're feeling to yourself that, maybe it's time to emerge, but I'm not quite sure yet, is what I'm getting here. So there's a lot of indecision here. You don't know if you want to continue with a relationship. And for some of you, you may feel like you don't know if you want to put yourself out there in regards to connecting with others. Maybe some of your friends, family members have said, you know, you've been single for a long time. Why don't you put yourself out there? Why don't you connect online? Why don't you know, talk to someone that you work with, right? Especially if you have Zoom meetings, etc. I'm getting a sense of that. But there's something about you being a bit insecure about relating with others, about connecting with others on an intimate level, wanting to, but feeling quite indecisive. Some of you may feel as though you haven't healed. This could be due to, you know, this could be for both stories I'm speaking about. Someone feels as though they haven't healed. Some of you may feel that coming into the month of May 2020, you're not ready yet. I'm getting a sense that you're not ready yet. There's some sort of healing that you are maybe going through, and you know deep within that you haven't healed from a situation in order to step forth into a new situation, or you haven't healed in the way that you want to heal in order to connect with others. And some of you are quite indecisive. It's like a tug of war, wanting to move towards, wanting to emerge, but knowing deep within that you're not ready yet. So the energies that you're bringing into the month, or the energies that you are in now, Sagittarius, is one of feeling that there's still more healing to be done, and feeling as though you're not ready to be in a partnership yet with anyone. Okay? There could be someone that you are attracted to, but it's almost like you prefer to be on the outside looking in, as opposed to jumping right in. Okay, so let's take a look at your person's thoughts and feelings in the now, or what energies, what do they want from this partnership? And I feel on your part, going back to your part, you may not know what you want. There's a lot of indecisiveness. There's a lot of indecision, very mental. You know, you're thinking, I feel like you're really trying to analyze the situation. And that's why you don't want to make a move. Okay, so your person is thinking in the now that there's a lack of clarity in regards to yourself and them, especially if you started something and you may have ghosted this person or may have retreated. This person is thinking that there's a lack of clarity. They're wanting to find clarity within this connection with you, right? We are in Gemini season right now. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Sagittarius like yourself, but I'm feeling more Gemini energy with the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this person is feeling that they can't gain any clarity. There's a lot of smoke around your connection, especially if you haven't spoken to this person. They don't know if you're still together or not. They're wanting a conversation with you. For some of you, this person may not want to speak to you. You may have spoken to this person again, or already you may have said to this person that, look, I need space, I need to think. And this person may feel in the now, or they may think to themselves that although they may want some sort of conversation with you, they may not get it. So it's almost like they're putting their energies into other projects, other areas of their life. You know, some of them could be focusing on work, focusing, like I said, on projects, learning, etc. Because there's an understanding that you're going through what you're going through, or you're not ready yet to embark on a new relationship. And it's almost like this person is willing to give you that space and time. And whilst doing so, they'll be focusing on themselves. For others of you, I get a sense that yourself and this person may be in non-communication. And I feel like this person wants to focus on themselves for some of you. For others of you, especially if this is a long distance relationship, this person, I feel, is not wanting to communicate. There's a very strange energy here, Sagittarius. There's a very strange feeling here. Whereas you and a person, especially if you're in a long distance relationship or in any connection, well, not any, in a long distance relationship, yeah, you hear the sirens, long distance relationship, or if you have just started a connection, there's an energy of no communication and both parties being fine with that in a sense. Because maybe this person is focused more on career and finance, and maybe you're focused more on healing and not being ready yet. This person, however, does want some sort of satisfaction with you, with the Wheel of Fortune, your energy, very Jupiter-esque energy, positive, exuberant. They want to also seek their own fortune. For some of you, if it's a long distance relationship, they're wanting to draw nearer towards you. I get a sense this person wants to focus on their own spiritual enhancement, spiritual learning. There's a lot of learning that this person wants to focus on. You could be connecting with a Leo, a Taurus, a Aquarius, or a Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. This person is focusing on their finances and building up their fortune. They're wanting to be very fortunate with you because this is your energy. You know, but they may feel that in the now that they're unable to get through to you. For some of you, they're unable to connect with you. Therefore, I have to go within. I have to take a step back and focus on what I can control. I can't control on the part that Sagittarius doesn't want to communicate with me, or they're not ready. So I need to focus on myself is what I'm getting. Yes, they do want something positive with you. They want a relationship with you, possibly travel. May want to come and see you, or they may want you to come and see them, but they feel that in the now they're not gaining any clarity from the relationship, and instead of sitting there and trying to figure out why, what have they done, they're taking a step back and focusing on themselves. Again, some of you may have mentioned to this person that you need time out. So this is why the Ace of Swords is in the reverse, right? There's a lack of communication here, and there's a lack of clarity on their part as to where the connection's going, but they do want something beautiful with you. They do want some sort of prosperity with you, to be in a relationship, to have success with you. What brings yourself and this person together? We have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is higher than the Kings, you know. So what brings you and this person together with the Emperor card? Maybe for some of you, a father figure may have introduced you to this person. Could be a friend of the family, could be a father's friend, something along them lines. I'm thinking higher than the Kings. This could also mean someone in the spiritual world, maybe a grandfather, maybe a grandmother. I'm feeling more male energy, but it could be, even if it is a female energy, this person may have had a lot of masculine traits. They were like the head of the family. And I feel like this person brought you and this person together, whether on your side or this person's side. You were destined to meet each other in this life because you know, are supposed to learn something from each other in this life. And I feel like any connections that we get in, we always learn something from them, whether good or bad. We always take a lesson from a situation. And we learn from it and we realize to ourselves that, you know, I'm not going to do that again, or I'm going to do more of this, right? So I feel like what brought you and this person together, Sagittarius, is someone from the spirit world. The grandmother, grandfather. And you may have been brought to this person, or this person may have been brought to you because they are supposed to be your life partner. This is a person you are supposed to grow old with. This is a person that you are the person, that this person is supposed to grow old with. You know, we have the 5 of Swords in the reverse, some Gemini energy here also. So what brings you and your partner together within this union is one of having something serious with an individual, because I feel for in the now, there's the energy of you maybe not wanting to connect with others, right? Being indecisive if you want to be in a relationship. This other person, you know, seeing hope and wish fulfillment with you, but also focusing on their own selves, right? So maybe in this time right now, this month, you may not be ready to align as yet. We'll see what the rest of the reading says, but this is saying that this connection is predestined for both of you. Now, you can go to your natal charts and it has indications there also, right, of who's going to be your, you know, husband, your wife, your life partner, your you know, long-term partner, etc. Now, you may have Venus in their 4th house, or this person may have, because we've got Jupiter here, maybe this person's Jupiter is, you know, connecting to your sun, Jupiter in Sagittarius, you know what I mean? Or we are in Jupiter in Capricorn, or Jupiter in Leo, or Jupiter in Gemini. You know, there could be a Jupiter link here, because they do say if you want to see who your future husband is, check out your Jupiter, you know, and it could be vice versa. You may have Jupiter in Aries with the Emperor card here, or Sagittarius, and this person could be in Aries, especially with the Emperor card here. So I feel like what brings you and this person together is one of being in a serious commitment with each other. In the past, you may have both been in short-term commitments or in relationships that weren't resonating of your vibrations, but you had to still learn a lesson through that person. And what brought you both together, especially with it's the 7 of Swords in the reverse. It's indicating to me that, yeah, going back to that, this is one whereby you may defy some sense of norm in society through this pairing. You know, you're both supposed to do something great together. It's supposed to be recognized by the public. There's something that you're supposed to birth together. Maybe this person is supposed to be the father of your child, the mother of your child, your husband, your wife. But there's something that's supposed to be recognized by the public together, something that's not supposed to be hidden. So if it's a situation of being with someone that society wouldn't generally put you together with, it's supposed to be rejoiced. It's not supposed to be hidden, because by your pairing, you're supposed to allow others to learn to embrace the love that they have or the feelings that they feel for other people, but they may feel like it will be looked down upon within society. This is what I'm picking up here. Also, what brings you and this person together with the 7 of Swords is one of leaving the past behind. If you have been in connections whereby you were both non-committal in the past, this one is going to force you to mature. This one is going to force you to be committal, because you'll have no qualms about being committed to the person that you're with, because this is the energy of feeling that great love. This is the energy of you and your person maturing, evolving, leveling up. So this is the reason why you were brought together, I feel, also to level up each other's lives, to mature, is what I'm getting here, right? So let's take a look at what pulls you and your person apart. We have the Moon card. When I saw this card, I felt that there's a lot of fears within this connection. There's a lot of fears. There's a lot of, you know, the Moon card is very Piscean energy. You know, you could be connected with a Pisces. What pulls you both apart together is there's a lack of trust here with the Moon card. You know, especially there's the energy of you both not communicating with each other, or you may be having one foot in and one foot out. Sorry, I got some pen on my hand, so if you saw a bit of black mark, it's ink. Sorry about that. But is the energy of you maybe having one foot in and one foot out, or you may feel like this person's too invested in their career, too invested in their projects, in their work, etc., other areas of their life. And this could be one of the reasons why you are not as invested as you would like to be. This is why you may be quite indecisive. So there's a lot of fear here, and there's a fear of the unknown. Oh no, what if it doesn't work out? Oh no, is it the right decision I'm making? Oh no, what will people say about our relationship? Oh no, what if they what if they don't think I'm good enough? I'm hearing a lot of that when I see this card. There's a lot of tears here. So you and your person may, think the unthinkable about each other. Although deep down you both know that there's a lot of feeling here. Although we have a lot of swords cards, you may both be in your mind a lot. There's no water cards here for now. But this is like, there's a lot of tears here, feeling a lack of self-worth, a lack of not being good for each other. At times you may decide to break the relationship up and go down another path, because there's a fear. The underlying fear is, I'm going to get hurt. You both fear that you are both going to hurt each other. Some of you may even do something such as sabotage the connection before the other person does. In your mind, you may feel like the other person's going to hurt me, so I might as well leave. Or the other person's going to hurt me, so there could be arguments which results into tears. And the underlying theme is fear. There could be a lot of blaming each other, leaving each other out in the cold, taking different paths. Someone focusing more on career and abandoning the connection. Okay, what pulls you and this person apart? We have the Devil card. Also with the Moon card, this speaks of someone could have, substance issues as well with the Moon card. And with the Devil card as well, this speaks of that also. And this could also mean that there could be a lot of obsession with each other within this connection. Could be connecting with a Capricorn, because there's a fear of losing. So there is an energy of possessiveness, you're mine. And then it could, lead into, I have to be this way with the other person because I don't want to lose them. So it could be a situation of, where are you going? What are you doing? Who are you doing it with? Etc., etc. Making the other person feel overburdened, or each other feel overburdened, and feeling there's an energy of fearfulness here. So you both could be very codependent. That's the word. Codependent on each other. Constantly obsessing about each other, constantly wanting to be with each other, because there's a fear of losing each other. Replacing, the energies of expressing one's emotions through sex. Using sex as a power over each other, because there's a fear of losing each other. Or trying to sexually claim one another as well. And then when being apart, fearing that the other person will give that same love to someone else, and obsessing about it and having fear about it, and then maybe breaking away from the relationship because not being able to face the pain of your person leaving you and being intimate with someone else in the way that they're intimate with you. So it's a cycle here. And I feel like that cycle needs to be broken, because you're both mirroring each other here with this energy of being quite detached. And whilst you're being quite detached, you're both hurting, because you're both thinking the worst about each other, and you're both fearing that you're going to lose each other as well. But no one's expressing that, is what I'm getting. So there needs to be an energy of expressing your emotions to each other, talking about your fears as well. Even if you find it embarrassing, talking about your fears, coming to some sort of resolution, and some sort of healing for some of you, and also some sort of understanding of how you can work through that to make the other person feel more secure. Because I feel like it's both of your energies, not just theirs or yours. It's both of yours combined. Okay, now what is the outcome for yourself and this person? For the month of May 2020, we have 4 of Wands in the reverse. This is your energy. I don't feel like yourself and your person will come together at the ending of the month. You know, or something may have happened around the 4th. But I feel that there's going to be still a sense of detachment, still a sense of separation. Some of you are separated from this individual, is what I'm getting. And I still feel that will still persist. Now, just because you're separated with this person in the now, doesn't mean it's going to be that way for the rest of the month, you know, moving forward, or the months moving forward. Just for in this month, I don't feel that there's going to be any sort of reconciliation here with the 4 of Wands in reverse. But going back to the Emperor card, why you were brought together, I feel, is to mature. So maybe in the now, yourself and your person haven't reached that point where you're both ready yet, because I feel you're not ready yet, and this person is tending to other things, and they know you're not ready yet, and they feel they're not ready yet. You know, there's an understanding of we can't connect yet. And for some of you, you can't connect because of what's happening in the world, but for others of you, there's other things that you both need to take care of. There's some sort of healing on your part, and there's some sort of, you know, focus on career, finance and project for your person's part. They're taking a step back, and you're indecisive if you want to take a step forward or remain stagnant. We have the 6 of Cups. It came out sideways. So maybe for some of you, I feel that you could be, there's an energy of someone being trapped in the past. It may be you. You may have 1 foot in the past and 1 foot in the future. You may feel this person is your future, but at the same time, you can't release the past, and you know you need to heal, but you can't move forward unless you've healed. So there's still going to be an energy of you being stagnated in the past, but wanting to connect with this individual in the future, or vice versa, is what I'm getting. This person does want to return to you with the 6 of Cups coming out sideways, but they may feel like the time is not right, the time's off. There is love here. I did mention before there's no water card. 6 of Cups is a beautiful card. There is a lot of love here, but there's the energy of it's not the right time to express that love. It's not the right time for us to come together. You know, for some of you, this person may want to come towards you in the month of June, ending of June, Cancer season. Or you both may come together by the ending of June. But in the now, there is a yearning. Yeah, there is a yearning to come back together. But there's also an understanding of it's not the right time. It's not the right time right now because there's things I need to tend to. It's not the right time right now because we need to heal. And if we come together right now, we're still going to be stuck in the same energy that we were stuck in before, and nothing would have evolved. This is unfinished business, guys. Yes, it is. But at the same time, it's not the right time to see each other, I don't feel. And this could be due to what's going on in the world right now. But there's still a yearning there. And both of you are reminiscing on what you had in the past, or some of you may be focusing on a past partner, hence why you can't move forward, and you know that it's unfair to move forward whilst you're still focusing on a past partner. However, going back to this card, I feel like you and this person were destined. What brought you together is that you're supposed to mature and learn from each other. Maybe some of you have done that already. Maybe some of you have yet to do that, but there's the energy of going into a higher level of commitment with each other. And even if you don't believe in marriage, this could mean that this person will help you to grow, or you may help this person to grow and leave behind toxic traits that you both had, or leave behind fleeting relationships that you had in the past, and through each other learn the true essence of love and maturity and building with someone. Sagittarius, this is what I have for you. Take care of yourself. Peace out.